Said grateful for a fair hearing from judge. Hard to protect my rights without being in contempt, which I don't believe in, so we'll sit in the dark, but Republicans agree. I'm free to talk when done and transcript released in 24 hours, so this is the closest I can get to public testimony. The transcript release will happen on Saturday. Is that pretty common or not?
I think it's something that's been negotiated. It's amazing to me that Jim Comey would say he's sitting in the dark. Well, he sat in the dark while the Hillary investigation was going on, while he decided to put himself up. It's amazing that he asked for stuff that he never allowed for others when he was doing depositions, when he was investigating. He's asking for special treatment. Comey is enjoying his time of fame. He does not like this president. He wants to continue this. And this is actually going to be a chance to get him behind closed doors where he cannot filibuster. Members can't use their time. It's not a 5-minute session. He's going to have to sit there and answer questions. The reason he doesn't want in this room is he's going to have to sit there and take the questions just like everybody he used to actually investigate when they didn't have the chance to say, I want my deposition public. He's going to have to actually answer it now.
You know, the clock's running against you. You think you can get this wrapped up or come pretty close to it before you hand the gavel over?
I do. I believe we're going to get this one. I believe we'll get Lynch as well. And again, let's remember, we may have to have a change of leadership in the House come January 3rd, and I'll be the ranking member, and Mr. Nadler is going to do what he wants to do. But Lindsey Graham is probably going to be the senator in the Judiciary Committee and the Senate. These things can be taken up, and this is not going to go away. So if Mr. Comey thinks he can come, sort of get by this and not be held accountable, I think you're going to see the Senate be able to take this up as well. So this is not going to go away.
I know you mentioned that James Comey doesn't like the president, but is there evidence of anti-Trump bias in this investigation going back to 2016?
I think what we've seen all along, the problem that I would say Republicans and Democrats need to look, if you go back and look at the different from the Orrs to the Strucks to the Comeys to the way things were handled, there was just a partisanship or a politicization that needed to be brought out. It's been brought out, and we've seen how this has come along. I think when you have these kind of attitudes, it brings into question for all Americans, what is the view of justice being blind at the Justice Department? Right now, it just seems like they had partisan blinders on and just wanted to vote their own will into it.
We might get a report from Mueller before the year's out. Do you think that's going to happen?
At this point in time, if Mueller wants to finish it up, that's what he needs to do. He's been going a long time. The president said there's no collusion. Mueller has gotten nothing except commitments on perjury and other things that are outside of this. I think what we're going to find is the political report is going to come out. He's going to do that in the way we're going to see this come to an end. The president has always said he did nothing wrong. I believe the president, and it's time for this investigation to come to an end. It's time to bring it in for a landing.
Here's what the president said on Mueller just yesterday. He said Bob Mueller in a tweet, who is a much different man than people think, and his out-of-control band of angry Democrats don't want the truth. They only want lies. The truth is very bad for their mission. On Saturday, the transcript goes out. Comey says, I'm afraid of leaks. I want to go in front of a camera. So as you state, that's been negotiated out. How much further do you think they move the ball as of this weekend then?
Mr. Comey worried about leaks is really just the most height of hypocrisy. You can look that up in the dictionary under hypocrisy and see his name there. He was the one that leaked. He's been actually out there giving things away. We've seen this before. I'm not as concerned about what Mr. Comey thinks. I'm more concerned about him answering under oath and truthful. And remind him, he may not like the issue of subpoenas. He never negotiate. He's also going to not like lying under oath, so he's going to have to actually give truthful answers.
Doug Collins, a Republican from Georgia, sir, thank you for your time. Straight shooter there.
Thanks much.
Thanks for coming on. Sandra.